Hey Harmonizers, welcome to day 3 of the Become the Center of Your Horse's Universe course. So we're doing the workshop, and that means it's Liberty Day. So I'm going to show you guys a few cute little Liberty sessions and share with you some really important tips when starting to do Liberty with your horse. So this is a good first example here. One of the things I'm going to show you is just getting your horse to go with you. And one of the things in Harmony Horsemanship that we like to do is use no tools when we're starting at Liberty. And the reason for that is it really helps the human become more comfortable around their horse, using their hands on their horse to guide their horse, to clarify with their body language what it is they're asking their horse to do. It helps you to be a lot better about how assertive you need to be or how patient you need to be, because if you are too slow, then your horse is going to probably want to leave you. Or if your horse is maybe being really energetic and you're not keeping up with them, then they're going to get frustrated with you. Or maybe you're using too much pressure and then your horse is going to try to leave you too. So I really love using no tools. I love that we promote using no tools when you first start with Liberty, because it really helps to get your timing and feel a lot better. It really helps to get you in the better position with your horse. And so after your horse starts to go with you a little bit and you can use your hands on your horse, it's all about communicating those ABCs to your horse, just starting to get your horse to do little tasks. So here we've seen some head down, moving the horse's hips, just trying to communicate with our horse different pieces of the language that we're building between them, keeping it short and simple and sweet and rewarding to the horse, so that way they look forward to that Liberty session. So we often use food in Harmony Horsemanship. You don't have to use food, but it definitely speeds training up and helps make it really enjoyable for the horse. And the idea is to have Liberty be something that the horse is like, oh wow, like this is really awesome. I'm so glad that I did this and that I stayed with you, because it's really nice. Now you'll notice that the hand here that the horse is following does not have a cookie in it. The horse is not following the food. They're following the human, hoping that they'll get a reward, but we're not teaching horses to be bribed and to follow food and shake buckets of grain at them. There's some key ways to how we use that positive reinforcement. And if you're not sure how to do that, I definitely recommend checking out the Harmony Horsemanship Academy and taking a look at the Create a Yes Horse mini course. That's really important for getting started with using positive reinforcement in food, because there's definitely a lot of ways that you can do it that would cause your horse to become a cookie monster, and then there's how we use it in Harmony Horsemanship, which really helps to progress your horse and to help them stay motivated. So here's another really good example of using just enough assertiveness. So in the beginning, the horse was a little bit reluctant to go, and then the human being really patient, but not being too assertive that the horse wanted to leave. So just having that fine balance and being able to communicate what it is that you want your horse to do. Here's another little session asking the horse to do some very basic tasks. That was a little bit of a lift of the foot, offering some reward afterwards. Remember, the goal is that after your first Liberty sessions, your horse is thinking, wow, like this was a lot of fun. I'm really glad that I stayed with you. And they get conditioned to want to be with you. So you don't have to use so many treats all the time, but it can help in the beginning to just associate those positive responses between you and the horse, that the horse is like, oh yay, like we're finally going to do this Liberty stuff because I get lots of rewards, and that feels nice and that feels good. So that can be really handy to the horse. Here's some other little examples. You can see moving the horse's hips, and this horse is a bit slower moving, so the human is getting to move a little bit slower, and making sure we adjust our speed to the horse, so that way we're on an energy match, which helps the horse stay focused a little bit better, helps them stay connected rather than being too slow or too fast for our horse in the beginning. The idea is when we're starting Liberty that we start with where the horse is comfortable, both in physical space, mental space, and then as we develop that understanding and that partnership, we can start to push out to try more things. So here the human doing some draws on the horse to get the horse to come back to them. In the workshop, we learned a lot of different things in terms of how to use body energy, whether it's driving posture, drawing posture, what all those things mean to the horse, redirecting the horse, using that hand as a hand touch, all sorts of things. So much fun covered. And in the Become the Center of Your Horse's Universe course, we really just do the 1 day of liberty, just kind of getting feet wet and getting started. In this sense, literally getting the feet wet because it was actually raining that day. But it was really great to see all the partnerships with the horses stick and become so much more together. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this and were able to learn a few tips. Thanks for watching.